Oklahoma City. That's the location for the Rockets. A modern-day forward with a very high ceiling. The play of Jabari Smith will be essential as they prepare for... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And the Houston Rockets starting five. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Adams in at center. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. And tonight, Clark, a good look at some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Caruso. They get a hand on it. Holmgren at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot comes out. Smith with the defensive effort. Good D by Williams.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Just popping up to the hoop. Holmgren with size on his side.
VanVleet outside. From the arc, trains the three-pointer.
And count on VanVleet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On offense, here are the Rockets. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. The guard spots are VanVleet and Green. Whitmore is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Outside Williams. Holmgren kicks to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
That's on Cam Whitmore. The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
For your Thunder, Williams. 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. And Williams drops them both. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Basket. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now, here's Dort. Fires from deep. A second chance effort. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And how about the readiness of Holmgren? Sticking with the play so he's right there to finish it off.
Brooks against Dort. Brooks kicks to Thompson. Off target with his 3. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Caruso. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder out in front. They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Houston, Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Thompson. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Landale in at the center position.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 5. 50 seconds left in the 4th. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Down low. Count it!
And that That's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
The drive by Thompson. Can't hit from in close.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Jock Landale. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shane Gilgeous-Alexander.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Now, Caruso. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's